Hey guys, I am Thrift Store Dave, and this week I'm very excited to show you some of the profits that I've made from items that I've bought at thrift stores and garage sales and resold on eBay over about the three last months. So join me and I'll explain what I paid for things and what I sold them for, and you can learn what you're gonna want to look for when you guys go picking. All right, let's begin. Okay, so first up is an Acura travel mug made for Acura automobiles. Paid only $2 for this. Was able to sell it for $12 and it took a while, but automotive stuff always eventually sells. I just wish I had cut price on this one sooner. This next flip I'm particularly proud of. It was a Taylor Swift 1989 tour shirt that I found at the thrift store for $5, and I was able to put it up right before her concert tour hit my hometown of Chicago. So I sold it for $75. Huge profit, very proud. After that, we have a Chicago Cubs neon game promo tank promoting a beer company. Paid $6 for it, thought I was going to get more for it, but I let it go for $15 just to move it along. After that, I will occasionally go through tote bags, and if there's something old and just kitschy, I'll grab it if it's cheap. And this was only $2, sold it for a quick $10. I didn't hold on to it long, didn't take up much space, so it was a quick decision, easy. Now this next piece I broke one of my own rules. I usually don't buy big, heavy ceramic steins. It was only $6. I thought I could get more than $20 for it, but it turns out I only got $20 for it. Made money, but it was just a hassle, and I don't think I would do it again. What I would do again is continue to buy $1 vintage neckties and sell them for $10 like I did with this Waldo tie. A lot of early 90s thematic ties are doing very well, again, provided the price is right and my margins are good. I'm going to keep selling ties. These next two items I'm going to describe together because I got them at an estate sale where people were fire selling boxes of stuff. Old antique doorknobs, be they brass and ornate or glass like, both tend to do very well. As you can see, the brass ones went for $37, the glass ones for $66. So I made over 5 times profit on the two lots, and those I tend to grab whenever I can find them because there's always people trying to get original antique stuff to rehab their homes. Next is a lot of 3 items that I sold from one lot of tchotchkes or old pins from the early 1900s. I bought the whole lot on eBay, having scouted a lot of items individually, and I was able to sell the World's Fair tag for $15, this Forbes coffee pin from the early 1900s for another $10, and then a Georgia-based steamship coin for an additional $20, which was like a good luck token. So I already had made more than double my money on the lot, and I have additional items from that lot that are just pure profit going forward. So every so often, I'll just scout eBay for lots and see if I can pick them apart and make money on them. All right, we are at about the halfway mark. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. If you liked the video, please hit that button. Helps draw some traffic to my channel and help it grow. Please subscribe if you haven't, and let's move on with the rest of the items. So I was able to grab this 1987 Swatch watch for $5 and make a quick $10 on it. Because it wasn't flamboyantly colorful, it didn't make the high margins that some of those watches make. But if I can get one for a decent enough price, I always grab it. After that, we've got a SpongeBob hoodie, which I was able to get for $1 at a garage sale. Same one that was fire selling the doorknobs. And even though this isn't super vintage, it still sold for $20 because people love SpongeBob. It's been around forever. Another great high margin sale I made was buying a pair of side bike cycling shoes at a neighborhood garage sale for only $1. They just wanted to get rid of them, and I knew I'd make a quick buck, so that was a very good profit. After that, I have a Casio Illuminator watch from the 90s. That was part of that 100 watch lot that I bought from my buddy Tom. And this watch went for $25. That's a quarter of what I paid for all the watches. So I'm in pure profit mode on those watches, and I still have a number of them online ready to go that are even nicer than this one. Switching gears to shoes. I don't normally buy a lot of shoes, but when I saw a pair of rainbow Converse All-Stars, I had to pop on them. They weren't that used. I cleaned them up nicely, paid $14 for them, made an easy $20 profit, and shipped them to Europe. Shipped domestically was an LL Bean emergency radio that I found that was in working condition, only $7. Thought it could go for more, but it turns out they're a little more common than I thought, so didn't have great margins on this, but still unloaded it for 3 times what I paid for it. After that, I followed a lot of folks' leads on thrifting channels and found a Starbucks tumbler for only $3. And I took a chance and put it up. And my hope was that it was rare, but this one wasn't super rare. Still managed to unload it for $15 and make up, 5 times profit. Just didn't make a huge profit like some of the other more rare ones do. All right, what I'm ending this video with is a truly special lot that I found. I was able to grab a trash bag full of micro machines, parts, and accessories for only $13. As you can see, the accessories themselves sold for over 3 times that at 42 bucks. Then the little lot of planes sold for an additional $10 or so. After that, I found a couple deluxe micro machines, which have the little doors that open and close. I just sold one Lamborghini alone for 15 bucks to see if I could do it. And then lastly, I've got a bag of accessories, just cars rather, that I was able to sell for a whole 68 bucks. So I am well over 125, 130 bucks, 10 times what I paid for it. And I also have a lot of deluxe micro machines that I sold before the filming of this video. So very excited about my yield on that lot. So that concludes the last few months of some of my better sales. Really appreciate you guys watching. Please like the video if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, and think these videos are interesting. And tell your friends, share with others. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week.